The Lantern Keeper of Moon Harbor. In the quiet town of Moon Harbor, lanterns were more than decorations. They were protectors. Every night, the lanterns along the harbor glowed with soft silver light, guiding fishermen back home, calming the waves and keeping the dark sea creatures from approaching the shore. People believed the lanterns held a special magic, and only one person knew the truth: the Lantern Keeper. The Lantern Keeper was a young man named Theo. He lived in a small wooden hut near the lighthouse. Every evening, before the sky turned dark, he walked along the harbor with a basket full of moonstones, small crystals that glowed whenever they touched nighttime air. He placed one moonstone inside each lantern, whispering the same gentle words that had been passed down through generations: "Shine for the lost, and guide them home." One night, as Theo walked his usual path, he noticed something unusual. The last lantern at the edge of the harbor flickered weakly, even though he had replaced its moonstone just the night before. Theo opened the lantern and found that the moonstone inside had cracked. He had never seen that happen before. Worried, Theo looked out at the ocean. The waves were darker, deeper, and strangely silent. Suddenly, a low rumbling sound rose from the water. A massive shadow moved beneath the surface, heading toward the shore. Theo's heart pounded, without fully understanding why. He knew the cracked moonstone had weakened the barrier protecting the harbor. Theo ran back to his hut and searched through old books left behind by past lantern keepers. He found one page with the drawing of a giant sea creature called the Abyss Serpent, a guardian of the deep ocean. It only approached the shore when it sensed imbalance in the magic of the lanterns. The book said the only way to restore the balance was to light a special lantern, a moon lantern with a pure moonstone, one that had never touched the earth. Theo had heard of such a stone but had never seen one. But he remembered something. His grandmother once gave him a small box before she passed away, telling him it held something important for the future. He had never opened it, afraid of what he might find. Now he rushed to his hut, grabbed the box and opened it. Inside was a perfectly round moonstone, glowing brighter than any he had ever held. He placed the stone inside a lantern made of silver glass, a moon lantern, just like the book described. Then he ran to the end of the harbor as the dark shadow grew larger beneath the waves. The Abyss Serpent rose, its massive body shimmering with deep blue scales, its eyes glowing like underwater fire. It wasn't evil, but it was ancient and powerful, and it wanted balance. Theo raised the moon lantern high. The light burst outward in a wave of silver, spreading across the harbor and over the ocean. The serpent paused, stared at the light, and slowly lowered its head. The silver glow reflected in its eyes, calming the storm inside them. With a deep, echoing rumble, the serpent slid back into the water. The sea returned to its peaceful rhythm. The other lanterns brightened instantly, their moonstones glowing stronger than ever. The balance was restored. Theo placed the moon lantern at the edge of the harbor, where it continued to glow every night, its light reaching deeper than any other lantern. From that night on, the people of Moon Harbor slept peacefully, knowing the Lantern Keeper had protected them. Theo continued his nightly walks, whispering his gentle words to each lantern, and sometimes, far out at sea, he saw a ripple shaped like a serpent's tail, silent, peaceful, and grateful for the light that kept the world in harmony.